predicting the next big events. Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here in the beautiful Hawaiian Islands. We successfully described the events in Gaza about 3 weeks before they happened, and we came out and said something big like the next 9/11 is about to happen. Here's what we see. Unfortunately, we were right. I want to talk a bit about how that works and what we're doing next and what's on the horizon. We're calling this the luminosity event. We were not setting out to see the next big event. We were remote viewing something else. And independently, all the viewers said, hey, there's this big thing over the horizon. And we all described the same thing. So we put it through analysis. We came out publicly. We said it. And like I said, unfortunately, we were right. When you remote view, you establish a communication pathway with your subconscious awareness, which is in a greater consciousness field where unlimited knowledge is available. Now, most normal human beings never have a close encounter with their own subconscious. It is only through remote viewing, which is a very defined protocol. It is a set procedure. It's a bunch of very specific steps where you do certain things, where you initiate a query and then you get a response from your subconscious. And that's the art and the skill of it, is learning to set up those queries and learning how to open that communication pathway so that you can get the correct responses. Every remote viewing session is a combination of good data, bad data, and contamination. Good data is target data, where you correctly query your subconscious and you describe the person, place, event, location, thing, activity that is the target of interest. Bad data is when the remote viewer goes off the rails, where the conscious mind intrudes, where your imagination butts in, where you don't have the proper focus, and you get just bad data that has nothing to do with the target. And it happens at some point in every session, and it happens to a greater or less extent to all remote viewers. What's more interesting is the data that we call contamination, because contamination is really kind of gray data. It's data that is within the bandwidth of the query. It's within the bandwidth of the actual communication with the subconscious, but it sometimes is not exactly target related, but it can be important. And putting that through analysis can be very telling. So what happens is sometimes we look at targets, and it may be something that we want to know about that could involve a financial thing or an upcoming political event, socioeconomic, geopolitical, weather changes, any number of things. But what's over the horizon is as big as what happened in Israel, so our subconscious is drawn to that without us intending it. We're going to be looking at such things because our data indicates there are at least 2 more big events over the horizon. We're calling it near future events. We're referring to it as the luminosity events. So we call it like the luminosity target. So we have a great team of remote viewers, taskers, and analysts, and we're going to be setting our attention toward future events. That's why we call ourselves Future Forecasting Group. So we'll be looking at this, we'll be putting it through analysis. We have more work that we've already done that's being debriefed this week and will be presented later this week. And out over the horizon, big things are happening. We're going to be documenting it. We're going to be showing some of it to you before it happens. We encourage you to get a membership at futureforecastinggroup.com. futureforecastinggroup.com. We're serious people. We're hardworking. We're doing this to the best of our ethical ability. We're not trying to sow and sell fear porn here. We've always tried to avoid that, but we're coming to a time when big events are going to be happening. So it's not really fear porn, it is just telling you what's coming. futureforecastinggroup.com. futureforecastinggroup.com.